It is about 10 o'clock here in Costa Mesa, California. It's kind of an overcast and a little cool day, uh, maybe about 60 some degrees. Welcome again to another episode of the Chicken Qabalah of Rabbi Lamed ben Clifford. Today we're going to finish off the chapter that has the individual look at the Hebrew letters. This chapter ends with a chart, or tables that give a lot more information about each of the Hebrew letters and their correspondences. And that's something I can't really get across in a narrative read like this. So I encourage you to get yourself a copy or a Kindle even of the Chicken Qabalah, so it will mean a lot more to you. Briefly, there's two things I want to mention. Tomorrow's chapter may be just a little bit longer than the 15 minutes that we usually set aside, but probably not much more. But it's going to be the chapter on the true pronunciation of the ineffable name of God. I urge you to not miss tomorrow's episode. And if you are having to set aside a little time to watch these, try to set aside maybe 5 minutes more for tomorrow's, because I'm relatively sure you will enjoy tomorrow's chapter. Also, I'm thinking about doing an online Zoom class, a series of 4, on the Thoth Tarot and the Tarot of Ceremonial Magic. And if you've been watching this series, you know that I've been using the Tarot of Ceremonial Magic as my illustrations. And I'm just trying to see if there might be enough interest in that. If there is, drop me a comment or something, and because I'm still deciding whether I'm going to do that. But anyway, here we are. We're starting with the Hebrew letter Koof. And Koof joins Netzach, number 7, with 10, Malkuth. See how far down the tree of life we're getting. And here's a Koof. I've got my visual aids. There's a Koof. I got your Koof right here, mister. Koof is path number 29. It joins Netzach, victory, to Malkuth, the kingdom. Koof is quite unique. It's very similar to an English capital P, with none of its components touching. It looks like the left-facing profile of Elvis Presley, with really, do you see it's the left-facing profile of Elvis Presley. See if you're not seeing it, I'm going to point it out. There's his pompadour haircut right there. And here is his sideburns coming down there like that. In case your imagination didn't take you there like it did the rabbi. Okay. It looks like a left-facing profile of Elvis Presley with really long eyebrows drooping down past his chin. Koof is spelled Koof Vav Pei. The 3 letters enumerate to 186, or using Pei final, 906, and means the back of the head. Koof must really be meditated upon in conjunction with the following letter that's coming up, Reish, which means the face or the front of the head. The back of the head is the location of the cerebellum and the medulla oblongata, also known by the Hindus as the mouth of God. This area is the most primitive part of our brain and could care less about the evening news or your job or what wine to drink with fish. It keeps itself active even when we're asleep, unconscious, or otherwise wiped out. Koof is the Hebrew letter of sleep. It also has a very strange assortment of other meanings, including monkey, anus, vomit, and eye of a needle. Go figure. Koof is one of the 12 simple letters and represents the zodiacal sign of Pisces. And the tarot card, here's our Koof, and the tarot card, the moon. Excuse me. Now we're going to turn our attention to Reish. And Reish, or Reish, joins number 8 on the Tree of Life to number 9 on the Tree of Life. And let me get our expensive visual aids. There we go. Reish is path number 30. It joins Hod, Splendor, and Yesod Foundation. And it enumerates to 200. Koof, if I didn't mention it, represents 100. Reish has a firm, level roof that connects smoothly to the right leg. So don't confuse it with Dalath that doesn't connect smoothly. The roof sort of hangs over the wall there. Okay. Reish is spelled Reish Yud Sheen. The 3 letters enumerate to 510 and mean head or face. Reish is also suggestive of leadership, like the head of an organization, or of position, like the head of the line, or of quality, like the supreme commander. It is really only right and relevant that Reish is regarded as the radiant representation of all that is royal and regal, and the words Rex, Roy, Regina, Regent, Rule, and Reign remain as remarkable reminders of Reish's resplendent renown, a reality which rates our respect and reverent remembrance. I'm not above that. Reish is one of the 7 double letters, and there's our Reish, and represents the sun in the zodiac and the sun tarot trump. Okay, only 2 left. Sheen. I love Sheen. It's so beautiful. And it connects number 8 with number 10. There we go. Sheen is path number 31. It joins Hod, Splendor, to Malkuth Kingdom. Sheen is perhaps the most beautiful letters in the Hebrew alphabet of flames. It is a glory of 3 yods atop a horned crown. The left yod is a Zion. The right yod is a waving Vav. And the center yod, well, the center yod looks like your basic yod on a stick. Sheen is spelled Sheen, Yod, Nun. The 3 letters enumerate to 360, or, using Nun final, 1010. 1010. And means tooth. Kabbalistic tradition holds the letter Sheen in particular reverence. If Aleph is the active ingredient in the Holy Spirit, Sheen is the Holy Spirit itself. Its number, 360, is also the sum of the letters of the Hebrew words Ruach Elohim, which means breath of God. When the letter Sheen is introduced into the middle of the word Yod-He Vav-He, or Jehovah, it becomes Yod-He Sheen Vav-He, Yeshua, or Jesus. Sheen is one of the 3 mother letters and represents both the element of fire and that of spirit. And the tarot trump, judgment, or the last judgment, or in the Thoth deck and in my deck, the Aeon, or the new Aeon card. Finally, to put an end to the Hebrew alphabet, to seal it off, to sign, seal, and deliver, to add God's signature to the Hebrew alphabet, we have standing for number 400. In this corner, we have Tav, which means a mark or a cross or a signature. And the planet and element is Saturn and Earth. So Tav also does double duty. Tav is the path number 32. It joins Yesod, the foundation, to Malkuth, the kingdom. 9 to 10. Tav is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. It's formed just like a Reish, but it's also supported on the left by a slightly curved leg with an incredibly swollen foot. Tau also looks like a Reish holding a dead dolphin by the tail. Now, don't confuse Tav with hat or hey or hat or pay final. Tav is spelled Tav Vav. The 2 letters enumerate to 406 and mean mark or cross or signature. It can mean to seal, to sign off on, and to witness. Aleph and Tav is the Hebrew equivalent of Alpha and Omega. The Hebrew word Aleph Mem Tav, Emet, is made up of the first, middle, and last letters of the Hebrew alphabet and means truth. Tav is one of the 7 double letters and represents both the planet Saturn and the element Earth, and the tarot trump, the universe. Well, thank you for sitting through kind of a difficult chapter to read online in the morning. Tomorrow we'll turn to chapter 5, one of my favorite chapters in the entire book, the ineffable name of God and the Ark of the Covenant. So we hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will.